Just want to talk to you today about what they call empty nesters. And I never really thought about that term until now, today, in the last week, more importantly, because my daughter, who's now 22, has finally spread her wings and moved out of home. She's got a post or an assignment in Sydney, and it was time for her to make that decision to move out of home and move into an apartment down there. And I was busy moving her with furniture this weekend, and she settled in pretty quickly. So it's exciting for her and sad for me. We go through our life building a life around our children, and most of our life, our working life, is dedicating to creating a life for them. And you're so used to dedicating everything that you do and providing all of your support and guidance. You really sometimes even neglect yourself over your children, because everything revolves around them. Everything from financial, emotional, everything revolves around your children. And it's a tough thing when the day comes to actually let go and know that they're creating and making their own life for themselves. And I know that you provide them all of that guidance throughout life. And I think that's a really good thing, because it reflects on them when they leave home, because it's just interesting the responsibilities she now takes and the decisions she makes. And she's pretty sensible, and all of these decisions she's making is down to the values that I have instilled in her over all those years. She's making some pretty sensible decisions, and it's just wonderful to see. I think the tough thing for parents is, where is your focus now? Like, your whole focus, you build a legacy, and your legacy is always for your children. And then all of a sudden they spread their wings and they're going to create their own life, their own legacy. And they're going to be doing that themselves financially. All of a sudden, you don't have to be providing that financial support for them, and you don't have to be providing that emotional support as much anymore. So it is a very, very strange thing. I think the benefits of the life that I have created for me and my daughter is the fact that I have always been a business owner for most of it, and a real estate investment business for most of those years, and also an online business owner. And I think what it does do is keeps you focused on something other than your children, because all the time, the whole time that they're growing up, your main focus is on them. So it's always important to be finding that something. Spend time on yourself. Focus on that thing that you've always wanted to do. It can be a hobby, it can be a business. You've got that time now, and focus on yourself and focus on that time for you to be able to create it or develop it. I think it's really important, because when the children leave, it does leave a bit of an empty gap in your heart, in your soul, and in your life. So it's very important to find those things that's going to fill that void. So that's my share today. Trish, leadyourlifestyle.com, trishandchrisonline.com. And you can go to our YouTube channel and press that red subscribe button and get our daily updates. Bye, everyone.